Okay, good evening, guys. Thank you for tuning in for another episode slash segment of my live podcast, Woman in the Middle of It. And this is our 12th episode. So I thought it would be a good idea to do a Q&A, to do basically getting to know the woman in the middle of it. And I know I did a little bit of this throughout all the episodes that we have been having, but I thought it would be more formal to do an actual Q&A session. And we will be just basically, and I'll be answering some questions basically about me. I did not come up with these questions. A couple of these questions were asked by some of my supporters in my actual inbox. And yeah, so, and then I also had my kids come up with some, and they came up with some really, really good ones, y'all. And I'm so proud of them because they are really good questions. I think we're going to have fun tonight. So, as I stated before, I'm going to repeat a couple things because I will be editing that first part of this clip. So, as I was saying before, want to give all praises to the Most High for allowing us to do this. Didn't even think that the first week would even transpire. But it did. We're here. We're alive in effect. We have a new camera. We have a new ring light. Things are taking place and things are manifesting. So, all praises to the Most High for that alone. So, we're going to be talking about me, period. Getting to know the woman in the middle of it. So, we're going to go ahead and get started because I'm kind of late. My son had a wrestling meet and I had to go get him. So, mommy duties first. Okay, as I was saying, my sons came up with the questions. I had a few people inbox me some questions, so I thought, hey, it would be nice to just get a little bit more formal. And I know I mentioned things throughout my lives about me. You guys probably feel like you already know me, but I want you guys to get into this a little bit more formally. So, here goes. First, how old are you? I'm 40 years old. My birthday's in May. I'm a Taurus. I know I probably mentioned that before. And we're going to get into some questions. Let you guys ask some questions as well. Hey, Twinkie. Hi, Kamisha. Thank you. And shout out to Melissa, too. Thank you for the sound check, Melissa. Appreciate you. You always here all the time. Thanks. So, first question, how old are you? I'm 40. Birthday's in May. I'm a Taurus. Born and raised in Pensacola, Florida. That's where I'm from, y'all. I consider myself to be from Kansas City because I've been here since I was going to the 7th grade. So I really consider, I learned how to drive here. I learned how to do everything here. You know, had all my kids here versus I had my daughter on the Kansas side. Had my sons in the Missouri side. So I know all around here. I worked in Overland Park for years. So, yeah. So, my son wrote this question. I thought this was cute. He said, in school, what were you known for? Example, quiet, class clown, etc. First of all, we talked about this on one of the lives. I was known as Big Booty Shamika. I don't know why. But I consider myself to be like kind of like a not popular person, but I was kind of like a class clown. I would think I was. I thought I was funny. Most people probably didn't. But then again, if I think back, I think I was kind of quiet in school because I was like kind of standoffish. And then I came to be known as Boo's baby mama. Like everybody's like, that's Boo baby mama. That's Boo baby mama. I was like, I do have a name other than Big Booty Shamika and Boo's baby mama. So, yeah. So, in my younger childhood years, I was bullied by boys a lot. Like, I remember going to middle school in Florida, and this one boy, he used to call me Turtle or something. He used to call me. I can't remember. I was an ugly kid, y'all. Acne, super, super bad. I wish I had pictures to show you guys tonight, but I don't. Yeah, I was an ugly kid in like the fourth to fifth grade. And then when I got to middle school, that first sixth grade year, like I told you, boys used to pick on me. And then when I came to Kansas City, I got a lot of attention from boys, but I never dated anybody in my school. Just make that clear. Like, in middle school, never dated any other boys in my middle school. And then I had a fight with a boy in middle school. I'm not gonna name his name, but I know a lot of people know about that fight. But yeah, I used to fight boys because they always used to try to touch on my butt or do something stupid, and I was always a no tolerant person. So yeah. So that answers that question. Hey, Dejanay, thank you for tuning in. I'm so glad to see you. Our prayers are with you guys still. And number 3. They came up with some good questions, y'all. And I said I was going to freestyle on these questions. As a child, was there something that you saw while growing up, saw or exposed to while growing up that was bad, that inspired you to make a change or a difference or be the difference in the world to bring a solution to that problem? Wasn't that a good question? I have some intelligent boys. I thought they were going to ask questions like I had in my head, like how old are you, how many kids you got, stuff like that. But no, they really went deep into these questions, and I think it was really cool. Hi, Shantoria. Love you, boo. Okay, so yes. Not so much as a child, because I had other stuff on my mind when I was a child, like my parents separated, and that was kind of hard on me, and a lot of various things happened that we'll get into later. But when I had my child, my daughter, I got pregnant at a young age, and I always knew that I wanted to work with young mothers. I really did. And I didn't even know that it would, me being able to fulfill that dream would come about through Woman in the Middle of it. I just wanted to, because I went to Alcott. Shout out Alcott. It was like a school for, alternative school for troubled kids who always were suspended, or they got in trouble a lot, or they just couldn't excel in a regular school. It was a more smaller base. Shout out to Miss Backus. She was a great counselor up there. And they then introduced part of it to be Mother High, which was just one classroom there, and all the pregnant girls were in there. I actually met my best friend there, and that's Dejanay's mom, LaVon. And we didn't meet there, but that's when we became best friends, because when we were in West, when we went to West, we were rivalries. We didn't get along. Like, she hung with a group of girls who could not stand me, and I think she liked me, but then you know how you be a part of a crowd and they try to push the other person up to do what they wouldn't do. So Vaughn was the person, and we just didn't get along. We always were in the counselor's office, you know, having our quarrels and just getting into it all the time. And then when I went to Mother High, we became best friends, like best friends, never parted. We both had our kids like weeks apart. I want to say they were supposed to be like close to the same day due, but she ended up having her baby before me. And I was like, put your mom on the phone, you lying. You ain't had your baby. And Tatiana just would not come out. So yeah, Mother High. And I remember them having so many resources there. And I just didn't like how we were singled out, you know, even though it was an unfortunate situation that we became mothers so young. I just didn't like how they just singled us out and put us in this little corner, like in one classroom, like they did on Dirty Dancing. Don't put baby in the corner. But yeah, I just didn't like that. So I wanted to be the difference. And I remember when I was growing up, there wasn't a lot of like resources for younger mothers. So I wanted to be that change. But now with this new era, We're not seeing a lot of that. We're seeing young mothers around 18, 19, 20, you know, old enough to have a job. Because when I had my daughter, I wasn't old enough to get a job. So, yeah. So, yeah, that answers that question. And yes, Candy, that was a very intelligent question. It's like I told you, my kids, I couldn't. Oh, you have Cope in Miami? Right. That's wonderful. I love that. So I still want to do that, even though it's not as great of a need as it was then. And it still is, you know, just because a person's older, that doesn't mean that they have all the means to get out here, get a job, take care of baby. That don't mean they know it all, you know. So as I said before, that's what Woman in the Middle of It will be for Kansas City. We're going to be focusing in on women and mothers ages 27 and under. And just because they're married or they still might be in a relationship, you still have trials that you experience. So that's what Women in the Middle will be about, amongst a lot of stuff. Like, we are going to have a lot of stuff going on. Shout out to Candy. She's on with us tonight. Let's give her a big hand for our new Woman in the Middle of It logo. I got a lot of positive feedback back. Even if you didn't see it on Facebook, you know, we got like so many likes or whatever, and a lot of people did, but my inbox was blowing up. Instagram went crazy over it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Candy. It was well worth the wait, which I know that I had something to do. It's just, you know, we can't control the airways. We just was hitting and missing. And, you know, I know Satan was a part of that because he don't want to see any of this transpire. So, but it all worked out. So big shout out to Candy for both of my logos. And we'll get into Forever Covered a little bit more as we go on. But Forever Covered is my family, my empire's umbrella. So we will have multiple things that will fall underneath Forever Covered, but just know that Forever Covered is the main thing that is making all this happen. It's the fighting force. So the next question: what is your favorite thing to do / hobby? And everybody knows that it's cooking. It's cooking, it's serving people, it's entertaining. I love to do house parties. I love to do anything that goes along with coordinating events, planning them, all that stuff. Like, I really, really, really love to do that. So, yeah. You guys can tell that by Favorite Fake Vegan Chick. You can tell that by Fake Vegan Eats KC. Like, yeah, I'm always posting pictures about my food and my parties. Go look at some of my balloon decorations and stuff. Like, guys, I really, really love doing this stuff. And I'm getting so creative at this stuff. Like, I never did a balloon arch. I looked at one YouTube video and just did it. And I use string for a lot of that stuff. Just string and wire, hang on my stuff. And thanks to the help of my boys, you know, they help me with some of that stuff too, as far as, you know, like hanging it or telling me holding it while I get back and see, you know, where I want everything placed. So that's what I like to do, of course, and caring for other people. So another thing, I could tell that they knew that I was gonna say cooking. Because he said, if you could cook for the president, what meal will it be? Oh, man, what meal would it be? It would be something fancy. I could say that. But I probably would go with soul food. Probably greens and macaroni and cheese. And I will make him my famous chicken salad. Because I will hope that he will help me get it globally marketed all over the world, like ASAP, because that is $1 million dish right there. It's so good. And I have made it vegan, y'all, and it's really good. It's really good. I did a review on Snapchat. If some of you guys, I might share that on Facebook, or I might try to do something on Favorite Fake Vegan Chick to display that. But I will be doing it in the future if I can't get the tag right. So let me say hey to some more. Hey, Monet. Hi, baby. I'm so thankful that you show up sometimes and watch me. I'll be seeing you. I appreciate the support. Hi, Allison. Candy, yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'll be doing some more work with you. Thank you, thank you. So, oh no, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I gave her free range of that, y'all. I didn't tell her to do anything. Just, she did it everything. I didn't pick the woman. I didn't pick the silhouette. And then the whole little backdrop. Oh, I'm getting a backdrop made. All that up. Ugh, I'm just so excited. So excited to do my first pop-up shop. I'm taking my time. It's a lot of stuff going around Kansas City. But I'm the type of person, if I'm not going to do it right, I ain't going to do it at all. So I'm not doing everything just because the crowd is doing it. You guys will see me on the streets soon. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later too. So, okay. So, that's what I would do for the president. I would lay out a whole spread, like for real. It will be on the popping. I wouldn't just cook a meal. I would do a whole spread. If anybody has been to in my house just to come over, y'all know like I lay it out for y'all. So it would be on such a high caliber because I know he has all the china, everything. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. So I can't pick one dish because it would be a spread. But it would be of my best stuff. So, yeah, he knew I was going to say cooking. Here's another. Out of every meal you have cooked, what is your favorite? I like doing my chicken salad. My son's in the background. He's talking about dressing. That's his favorite. I don't like doing dressing because it is tedious. It is a lot of work. I would say... I like doing dips. I love doing dips and stuff like that. So, yeah. We're going to get off food because we're not talking about favorite fake vegan chick. Let's see what else next up. How do you truly feel about your supporters? My supporters are everything to me. I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel so appreciative. I feel honored that you guys tune in every week and you support me like you do. A lot of my supporters, you guys, they inbox me. Like, sorry. They inbox me and give me so much inspiration. Just little pick me ups. Especially on the days, Wednesdays, it's a hard day for me. And I have a couple of people that just pour into me so much. And people that I did not even meet from women in the middle of it. I really believe that the Most High placed them in my life just for that purpose, to be my support and to strengthen me when I'm weak, you know. So I could be real hard on myself. And to hear all that stuff, it just means everything to me. It really does. I've always been the type of person where I do everything for people. And now that I'm on the receiving side, it feels different, but I'm learning to let them in and stop turning down blessings. Like, shout out to Bobby Ray. I went to go pick up the Slim and Cream for the young lady who won it in the raffle. And she wasn't taking no for an answer. She just like, no, I just want to do it. I want to donate it. And I'm going to do something else too. So get ready. And I just have to get used to that. And I cannot even put into words what my supporters mean to me. You guys are everything. That's why when things go good for me, I want to do something so special for you guys. Like that little raffle is not nothing compared to what I want to do to show my appreciation for all my supporters. And I love you. Love you, love you, love you all from the bottom of my heart. And I truly, truly mean it. Really do. So we're going to move on from that before I get to cry to get all emotional. I'm already shaking. Y'all probably can't see me, but I'm shaking because y'all mean everything to me. Y'all bomb.com. Y'all are my circle. And my circle is complete. We are covered, forever covered, fully covered. And we'll talk about the name of Forever Covered later. Like, this story is deep. It's going to be a tearjerker. And it's just amazing how the Most High is just building my testimony. He's building it without me even having any recollection of it, really. Like, you guys are going to see it. So, we're gonna move on from that. And then he said, what? And I got asked this question a lot at the funeral too, from a few people. I felt like a little mini celebrity, y'all. People was like, "We see you. We know." I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, I didn't even realize like it might say this low number on here, but a lot of people are watching. A lot of people are inspired. A lot of people are touched by this, and I just want to say thank you, KC. I know I love this city for a reason. Like, for real, we might get a bad rap about being on the first 48 and. I'm on the phone with my people and they're always like, well, all we hear is sirens every time we talk to you. But we really have a loving city here. It's a lot of good people in this city. So shout out to Kansas City. I love you forever. I might be from Florida, but this is home for me. So this question was, what inspired you to do Woman in the Middle of It? And it was totally spirit led. Like, I can't, I want to give the Most High all the praises for it first, but I can't talk about Woman in the Middle of It without mentioning Amon. Like, he really was the first person that brought the idea. If you go look back at a couple of my lives, we talked about that. But he brought the idea to the forefront. And when he started telling me about it, I was like, okay, smiling with the okay. But I was like shaking no in my head, like, because I don't talk. I've never been the one that sit down and talk. I have to be the person that I'll sit and I'll observe and I'll let people talk. I'm a good listener. And then once I warm up to you, then I can kind of just open up, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not a trusting person. Never have been, because of the things that we talked about before. So, yeah. And when he brought that to my recollect and was like, well, you're going to do this. And the Father told me this to present this to you. And I was like, okay, it sounds good. But I can do every part of it but the talking part. So, as I mentioned before, me and Amon weren't even talking anymore when I got up that morning, and I was like, the Father told me that it's time. It's time to go ahead and do it. And I woke up and I was really down in my spirit. And I really think that he lets us be vulnerable to a point so it will help us do things that we never did before, because with me being low that morning, it really helped me be like, okay, Father, okay, how were you in trouble by your mom or your daddy, and you're like, okay, and I was like, okay, I can. Got up, wrote the whole thing out. I was shaky. It was a real one. I want everybody after this to go to YouTube and watch the first one, and you're gonna be like, total difference. Total difference. But yeah, I was shaky, I was hurt, I was real emotional, and everything went, that's how I kicked off, and everything went well. And another reason was because I knew it was people out there feeling low like me and didn't have nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things I go through with just me and the Most High. And which is good, but when you're still a babe in Christ and a babe in the Father and a babe in the walk, period, you need something you can feel. You need something you can reach out and touch and grab, And when you don't have somebody there you can lean your shoulder on or cry, or you feel like you're always a burden to somebody, it's like it discourages you. Yeah, we're supposed to have faith and everything, but like I said, when you're a babe and you're still learning about faith and your faith is still growing and deepening, all that sounds good. It sounds good, but you still need a little bit more. And I think that's where the Father stepped in with me at. And with Woman in the Middle, he'll use whom he pleases. And he used the mind. He used his vessel, his heckle, to bring forth Woman in the Middle of It to me, for me to birth. And that's why. And that's what happened. And that's totally it. And I'm going to give him the praises and everything. And Amon would want me to do that. He wouldn't want me to give him any recognition or put him before the Most High, because he is a true man of Yah and he loves the Father. So he wouldn't have no problem with me saying that it was totally spirit-led, because it was. It was. So, and I'm so happy to be chosen, that he bestowed that responsibility on me. At first I was super scared, but now I'm honored. I feel privileged that he would even entrust something like this with me, because these is his people and he loves us, y'all. He loves us no matter what we go through. A lot of people like, why would God let this happen, or why would y'all let this happen? But no, he doesn't make anything happen. He allows certain things to happen because he gives us free will, you know. And we have to know, like, he is a gentleman. He's a true gentleman. He's not gonna force himself on nobody. He ain't gonna force his hand. Like, he will let you go ahead. And of course, we always come back to him, as humble as we know. And we hopefully we let him have his way, because he knows the way. We don't. So we're going to get off of that, because this is a fun night. We ain't going to go too deep in that. And number 9, do you have any Elvis did this. You know my baby Elvis. He's a business mind person. He's going to be something great one day. He thinks he's a thinker. He said, do you have any special collabs on the way in the near future? He's always thinking about what's next. And he keeps me going. And absolutely I do. I have a lot of people in mind. I don't want to say too many people names, because I got to run this by them first. But I do want to do something super special with Wyandotte Angels. I love Wyandotte. A lot of people don't like Kansas. I mean, that's where my heart is. You know, I like Missouri and everything, but I love Kansas. I have a dear special place in my heart for Wyandotte. So I want to collab with Wyandotte Angels and do some community work with them. You guys already know that I'm a part of Giving Hope Food Pantry, and it's a great ministry. Actually, we will be giving out Thanksgiving dinners tomorrow and to families, and it's just, people get a whole turkey. They get all the fixings, pies. In this pantry, y'all, they give out the best stuff. This is not no little secondhand stuff people don't want. They give out good stuff. So Saturday mornings, most mornings, at least twice out of the month, I'm there doing something to help. And I think it's on the third Saturday for sure. If you guys want to see a warm face, if you feel shy about coming, or not as trusting, I will be there. You will see me there. Reach out to me in my inbox if anybody needs food, anybody needs help. Wyandotte Angels is doing a lot of stuff with them. They're collabing with them on keeping Wyandotte warm, and it's to more than Wyandotte, so if you know somebody in need, we'll help whoever needs it. Like, we're not gonna be like, okay, you don't live over here, we're not gonna help you. No, come over there and get you some stuff, get your kids some stuff, good food, good snacks, a lot of stuff. They even have toiletries, toothpaste. I love it because it's they try to center it around a real shopping experience. So when COVID is over, if it ever is, but you literally will come in, we have little carts, you push them through, you get to pick stuff off the shelf, you get to choose what you want. We want to make it more like a shopping experience versus here just giving whatever. Give them whatever. They want you to pick what you like for your kids, because only you know that. So shout out to Giving Hope Food Pantry. Met them through my church, Village West. Come check us out, 10:30 on Sundays. Great place, great place. I mean, it's a lot of churches that get a bad rap, you know what I'm saying, because of all the other churches, but this one is a true Yah-filled church, and I love it. So the people there are great as well. They keep the kids engaged, and my kids, I made a post earlier about my kids. I could just see the difference in them since we came from youth convention in Wichita. They have really been, just bonding together, and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to talk about another one, but that's going to go along with question number 10. So another place that I want to do something with, again, I don't want to talk about it too much because I got to get with these people and make sure it's okay. So, but for sure, Find Out Angels. Giving Hope. Want to do something with them. With the woman in the middle of it, name around it. It's another one. It's another one. But if you guys got some ideas of people that you think I should link up with for the community, and do please be more than feel free to drop that in my inbox or down below. So number 10, last but not least, let me give some shout outs before I start that. I don't like missing people. I just think if you guys take the time to come over and I see your face, I can say hello. Hi, Adrian Dupree. Hi, Kiana. Hi, babe. Miss you. We got a link. Kamisha. Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother Carvel. Thank you. He's another person. Every morning he inboxes me. Shalom, sister. How you doing? How you feeling? You know the Father's good. You know He's able. You know He got us on a mission. You know He prays with me about my kids. If I'm having an issue or something that I'm concerned about, He will take the time out and pray. We've even been getting together on Shabbats with this Saturday, doing our little 3-hour studies. And the Father has been moving in it. And it's been super great. We don't even think it's 3 hours when we're finished. We're like, oh, that was 2 hours. Nope, actually it was 2:54. Like, He's really been moving in that. And I'm so thankful for you, brother. Shout out to brother Daniel, Fearsome Lion. Go over and check his page out. He's speaking the truth over there as well. He inboxes me, Scotty. And I say a lot of guys' names, and you might be thinking, "Ooh, no, they're all friends." And I was like that in middle school too. In high school, I had a lot of guy friends. Like I was always surrounded a bunch of dudes and stuff. So, hi, Derek. How are you? Thank you. Yes, Kansas City Chiefs. I am a real Patriots fan. You might not know that, but I really am. But I get the best of both worlds because I live in Kansas City, so I get to rep them either way it goes. It's my city, so whatever. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. And you are beautiful as well. I want to have you on my show one day, so inbox me. And I don't want to pressure anyone into being on this show. Like, I'm really going to give you guys free range. If you want to be on the show and you have a topic or something that you think that we should talk about, or if I can help you with it, I will. I'm really open to that. So, what's the name of what, Twinkie? Drop that down and I'll answer it. Are you saying Giving Hope Food Pantry? Or are you saying Wine Dot Angels? One of the two. Wine Dot Angels is the one that I've been sharing stuff on. They did the Keep Wine Dot Warm, and Giving Hope is the food pantry that I talk about where I volunteer at. Hi, Tony. Hi, cousin. I love you. Okay, number 10, last and not least. What are your future plans to improve your community? Example, getting and staying involved with the community needs. Okay, this is how I wanted this to go tonight. Kamisha Moore, she's on here tonight. Shout out to Kamisha. She is a dear friend of mine I met through my employer that's now. And we've been talking about doing something for Thanksgiving to give back. So it's just not all about us and not so focusing around a holiday and a one day to give thanks and to make a difference. So she I'm sure the Most High has been working with her. We were talking about it the night before, and she was like, okay, we need to get together. We got to do this, just planning our meal, trying to see what would be in our budget, because she don't have much. I don't have much, but it just shows you, like when you put your needs aside and you just think of others, especially when you're not fortunate to even do it, but you think of someone that has it worse than you. The Most High has a special place in His heart for people like that. And she said she had been struggling with it for a while. I wish she was on here because I want her to tell her own story, but I'm gonna tell my part of it from what she shared with me, and then next week she can go more into tell details about this venture that we're gonna be on. So she said she had been like it was keeping her up at night, and she just didn't know she didn't know what it was. Like she couldn't, this peace would not fall upon her. And then she called me the night that we were talking about the Thanksgiving dinners that earlier that day, and she called me that night, and I had a day. Dropped my phone in the toilet, like everything that could have. And then I'm gonna bring this up. I dropped my phone in the toilet while we were on the phone talking about the plans the next day. So no, I hadn't dropped my phone in the toilet yet, but I had to pay my phone bill because they cut my phone off, and I was like, huh, where the money gonna come from? So the money came about, paid my phone bill that next day. But before that happened, she had called me that night on my spare phone, and I was like, I'm just tired. Everything that could have went wrong this day is went wrong. I'm tired. And I'm the type of person, if I answer my phone to you, I want to give you my all. And I just knew I couldn't do it right then. My heart was heavy. I was just heavily burdened. So I was like, I'll call her in the morning. Because if it's important, Kamisha gonna make sure you answer the phone. Like the emergency important, she gonna make sure you answer the phone because she'll keep calling. So the next morning, I got up and I was like, okay, it's another day. It's gotta be better. So I picked up my phone, and the first message was from Kamisha, because she had messaged me, and she was like, hey, I got a name for our Thanksgiving thing, and it's gonna be Meals with a Message. And I said, okay, that's nice. And then I was thinking, and like the spirit just fell on me so heavy, and he was like, text her. So I texted her. I was like, that's amazing. Absolutely. And I was like, even better, we're going to go further than Thanksgiving with this. We're going to make a whole ministry out of it. So she called me, and she could just tell the peace had just came upon her. Like she was just a totally different person from the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that. So I really know that the Most High is in this. So just to say that alone, that is the plans. Like, I know I've been talking on here about doing stuff in the community and feeding the homeless and stuff. And when Kamisha came with the idea of doing a Thanksgiving thing, I was like, perfect. Because I don't like coming up with something and sitting on it, like procrastinating about it. And I know I've been busy with other stuff, and you can kind of get occupied and push something to the back. So if it's really meant to happen, the Father will let it come to the forefront. And he did that with Kamisha. And the name of the ministry will be Meals with a Message. And I'm not gonna go into telling you too much because this is her baby. And I was just thanking her. She was like, no, we all doing this or whatever. And I'm like, no, but you put the foot forth. A lot of people talk about it. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And that's what this is all about. And I'm going to express that to Kamisha as well too, because as soon as the seed is planted, everything in its power is going to come against you to stop you from doing it. But you have to stay steadfast and keep moving towards the mark, period. No matter what it looks like, no matter what comes up, because something's always going to come up. Don't stop it for nothing. Don't let nothing get in the way with it. Like tonight, the devil already started on her. You know what I'm saying? Obstacles coming up. Because he knows. He knows that this is going to be powerful. So we can't let nothing get involved next time. So next week, she will be here. We're claiming that in the name of Yah. We need you guys to stand in agreement with us and stand that gap and pray to let this thing go forth. We need sponsors. We wanted to talk about it a little bit tonight. And that's when the Father's in it, because as soon as she's spoke it out her mouth, people start showing up with donations and everything. So we already got, I think it's 2 or 3 sponsors. Kamisha, can you comment below? So if you guys can have, if the Most High lays it on anybody's heart, we're not taking any cash, because we don't want to get mixed up in that. We don't want nobody saying we're using the cash for something else. If you want to do an Aldi's gift card, a gift card to where we can go out and we will be cooking this food ourselves. We need to-go plates from Sam's. If you guys, someone wants to go pick up a big thing of those, I think it's like $17. It may be $12 for a big old thing of like, I think 100 to-go plates. We need those. We need napkins. We need forks. We want to do something special. We're thinking about doing masks because Elvis does the masks. I know he's going to want to donate, I think, 30 masks to give them as well. I don't know if it's going to be hand warmers or hand sanitizer, but we're going to do something special with their meal for Thanksgiving. And like I said, it's going to keep going. It's not just going to stop it's not just going to be for Thanksgiving. We're planning on a thing for Christmas. If the Most High blesses well, we will be renting a building soon. By next Thanksgiving, we'll be renting a building and doing a whole Thanksgiving dinner, sit down dinner for them. So we want to get our face out there as much as we can so they can feel comfortable with us. And she's making t-shirts. So if you have a business and you contribute to this Thanksgiving thing, you can get your name on the t-shirt. And that'll be free exposure for you guys. That maybe just cost you a turkey or cost you a pan of dressing or something like that. Nope. Oh, the one I volunteer at is Giving Hope Food Pantry, Twinkie. And we will be out there tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock. I'm working through my lunch tomorrow. My supervisor has approved, so I'll be getting off at 3. So I'll be there as early as 3:15. Yep. So come up there. If you guys haven't got a ticket, I'm pretty sure they have enough, because when I went up there Monday, they were at number 199. We have 500 turkeys in baskets to give away. So I'm pretty sure they didn't meet that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people need help and they just don't know about it. So spread the word. I'm going to inbox Vicky tonight to make sure I'm not out of order when I say this. And I'll make another post tonight once I hear back from Vicky if we have enough food. Hi, Pauline. This is one of my mothers at the church, Miss Pauline. Love her so much. Love her so much. We work the pantry a lot together, so she can drop some insight. Will you be there tomorrow at the giveaway? Twinkie, I did send you the address, I think. Didn't I? No, that was another post. I'll send you a picture. But it's right across from that old Walmart on 67th and State, 66th and State, next to the car wash. It's called Premier Auto Dealership. If I get too busy, babe, I don't want to not. But I'll be sure to do that. I'll make sure I do that for you. Yep. Yep. Hi, niece. Thank you. TT loves you, Brianna. Hey, Robin Thee. Hi, Raji. Your hip is down. Yeah, I missed you Saturday. We got by, though. You take care of yourself, mother. It's getting too cold. It's 6640 State Avenue. Twinkie, it's right down there. She's tagged it for me. Thank you, mother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes. And it's getting too cold. I said that Saturday. Arterion's going to fill in for you until it gets warm. We don't need you out here sick. We don't need that. Let the youngsters do this. I thought about that Saturday when you weren't there. I was actually happy you wasn't there. You there every week. You do amazing. She never stops, y'all. And she's an older lady. I ain't going to tell her but her business, but yeah, she don't need to be out there with everything going on. So yeah, Meals with the Message. It's going to be something big. This is going to be a friend of mine. She was telling me about the lady in California, how she sets up the portable showers and stuff. So me and Kamisha got some work to do, but we need funding for that. And Woman in the Middle of It will be donating some of their proceeds to that once we do get to making some money from YouTube, because that's the only place I'm going to be taking money from, unless somebody wants to bless us. And just know that it'll be going towards a good cause, and that'll be the Meals with the Message. So it's working, it's happening, it's taking off like never before, and I'm just so thankful to the Most High for that, for not only giving the vision, but giving us the means to walk it out. Like, that's what a blessing is. A blessing is the idea and the ability to do it. A lot of people think, oh, somebody gave me some money, that's a blessing. It is. But the true meaning of a blessing is an idea and the ability to do it. So We thank him for that blessing. We pray that he continues to give us the ability to see it out all the way through. And I'm looking forward to it kicking off here, because like I was spraying to you guys about Florida, so many homeless people down there. So hopefully we can venture out and get some help in Florida. Could take some trips down there and get something going down there too. I know a lot of people that want to help and they just don't know how, so. What time, Twinkie? 4 o'clock on a dot. If you don't have a ticket, you better get there earlier than that. So, did you make it over there to get your ticket? If not, be there as early as you can. Vicky should be there as early as 3, maybe even 2:30 too. So try to get there as soon as you can, and go ask the guys in the dealership. They're so helpful. I went up there and they led me right back there. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, it's one of my coworkers. How are you? We never see anybody no more. Hi, Tasha Smith. Welcome. Welcome to everybody that's new here tonight. You are welcome. Guys and all, we love you. You are important on this page. Yeah, go early if you didn't get a ticket. I'm gonna see what I can do tonight to network some stuff for you, okay? Just show up. I want you guys to get what you need. Okay, does anybody have any questions, personal questions for me? I know I went through a list. Shoot them. Shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. I'm willing to open up and talk about everything. What topics you think we should talk about next, y'all? I know we're probably gonna talk about meals with the message and thankfulness. We're gonna talk about being thankful and what we're thankful for next week, since we're gonna have to talk about meals with a message next week. You guys got any ideas? I know I have a more personal stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about some stuff that I know that may come out in the future. You know what I'm saying? That I want to be the first to tell you guys before you guys go to Googling and knowing all that stuff. It's like, oh, I found out she has this. Yes, I've been to jail before. We're going to talk about all that stuff. Like, I want us to talk about uncomfortable things, because that's what the world needs to hear. They need to hear the uncomfortable things that nobody else wants to talk about. So that's what we're here for. And if that's all, I mean, don't forget to go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Woman in the Middle of It. I have noticed that people are finding it quicker with my name. So type in Shamika Blackwell just like it is on here. I don't know why YouTube is doing that, because favorite fake vegan chick, I'm not having no problems like that. So it must have been something I coded in there when I first built the page. So I apologize for that. But if you put my name in there, it'll come right up. So go over there and subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. Please, please, please. We need the watched hours. We need the subscribers so we can get these funds rolling in, so we can do things like collab with One Night Angels and, you know, Meals with the Message, support some other ministries that I have in mind as well, that I know will be great for us and for our communities. Okay, so also go over to my Instagram page, Shamika, Shemeka, B for Bravo, WELL, Shamika Be Well. It's the same for my Snapchat. If you guys want to go subscribe to that, I mean, follow me on there as well. But most definitely follow me on Instagram. I didn't even know how important this is until I had a conversation with a couple people that the Most High sent my way. So I'm starting to get more engaged on that Instagram tip and get some stuff going over there too. So, and then go check out Favorite Fake Vegan Chick over at YouTube as well. So if you like vegan food. I'm doing a lot of vegan recipes. I incorporate some stuff that's not vegan sometimes. So some of the products aren't, but mainly it's vegan stuff. It's for people who wants to really start eating healthier, vamping over to a more of a plant-based lifestyle. So, and it's a lot of good stuff. It's not like boring vegan eating. I'm taking traditional recipes that I'm cooking with for Fake Vegan Eats KC, and I'm vamping them into vegan. So you will be seeing me post as well for Fake Vegan Eats KC. I always will have a vegan entree. Don't mark my word on that, because sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna get something done, especially if I don't get a lot of pre-orders for the vegan. But vegan food is really taking off on Fake Vegan Eats. Last week we did the vegan spaghetti, and we did a pot roast and vegan spaghetti. Lead for sure. I sold way more dinners in the vegan spaghetti than I did, and everyone loved it. So this week we'll be doing a vegan chili, and we were doing our no, we're not doing chili. I took a poll and they chose meatloaf. So we'll be doing the vegan meatloaf, and we'll be doing the vegan meatloaf and the traditional meatloaf. So I did a little thing that I learned too. They said make it more challenging, make it more interactive to where people want to participate on Instagram. So I brought that over here, and we're basically having a face-off between vegan versus traditional meatloaf. So place your bets, place your orders, and get them in, because I'm going to be cooking super early. I will be starting to hand out plates around 2, but I have to shop for Thanksgiving food, because I have more orders than I thought I would have. So I'm doing pans of dressing, pans of macaroni and cheese, bucket of greens, peach cobblers, banana puddings, sweet potato pies, and that's pretty much it. You can get your dressing vegan, guys. You can get that vegan. I have vamped it into vegan, and it's fire. I did vegan dressing when I did my orders. When I did the dinner with the chicken and the dressing, I cooked the chicken separately, but that dressing was totally vegan, and it is possible. I found a recipe for that, so you can get it vegan, or you can get it with meat, or you can get it just a veggie style. The meat is a little bit more expensive. I'm not doing it with chicken. It's just going to be with turkey meat. So it's going to be a little bit more pricier. But inbox me. I'm not going to go over my prices over here, because a lot of people really ain't interested. And the people that have been ordering is people that is word of mouth. And I really love working off word of mouth. That's even with my events, because it takes time, and people just don't understand how much time and material and product it takes to make this happen. So a lot of times, word of mouth is the best way to go, guys. You don't want to, I know I don't. I'm not going to be posting on Facebook all day trying to prove to somebody what I am. You know, when somebody could tell them out their mouth from experience. So with that being said, thank you. I love you guys so much. See you next Wednesday. Even though it's Thanksgiving Eve, I'm still going to be working. I'm going to be over here cooking. I'm going to be over here talking to you guys. So tune in with me while you're cooking. Come watch me. And we will be talking with Kamisha Moore Adams if everything goes well. So we're going to hope that she can tune in with us and give us a little bit more insight on Meals with a Message. Thanks again, guys. Love you. Bye.